Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hello. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. She's calling me.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
It's okay. Generally, yes,
Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Sing nice.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram. Feedback नहीं कुछ वो गाय पीली पीली अच्छी लग रही. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
थैंक यू माता जी। थोड़ा सा रात भर नींद रामा
क्यूट लग रहा है।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा हरे रामा, रामा रामा हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। आपका हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हाँ, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हाँ। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। इधर है। हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा
राम हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, राम 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 हरे हरे। कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Hare.
What? Kanti mala is there? Yeah. What? Can you take them, Maharaj? What? Can you take the kanti mala? Just hang on. Relax.
Ready? Arati. They got names on it, so it may not matter, but they've got names on it. Wait a minute.
Nilmada.
Nilmada.
Yeah.
Nikesh. Ah, no, 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 no. You know I don't like it.
We will tell later after announcement. Or there it is. Maybe it will take time. It's okay. She will play it. Hare Krishna, everyone. Hare. Yes, Maharaj. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for coming for this most auspicious initiation ceremony today. We are very fortunate His Holiness Romapada Swami Maharaj is with us. It's such a great blessing to have Maharaj's Holy Association. Let us warmly welcome Maharaj by loudly chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra one time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, Maharaj, for blessing us with your divine association on this auspicious day. Initiation means surrendering and sincerely serving Krishna and Guru for the rest of the life. Today, our dear congregation members, Umesh Prabhu, Neha Mataji, Hitesh Prabhu, Aarti Mataji, and young Vaishnava Madhava Chaitanya will be taking Harinam initiation from His Holiness Romapada Swami Maharaj. So I'll quickly go through the program sequence. First, our Pujari, Papa Hari Prabhu. Prabhu has come from Houston. He will begin with the initiation preliminaries, starting with Achaman, a ritual for purification. Then neck beads will be given to the initiates, followed by garlanding Maharaj, Pujari, and the initiates. Afterwards, we will recite Sri Brahma Samhita prayer together, led by Maharaj. Maharaj will then give initiation lecture explaining the significance of the initiation, what it means, the responsibilities of a disciple, and the 10 offenses. Following the lecture, each initiate will take vows, and Maharaj will give chanting beads and spiritual names to the initiates. Our Pujari will then conduct the yagna or fire sacrifice. After the yagna, Maharaj and all of us will circumambulate the yagna kunda and get blessings. Then the initiates will collect donation so they can serve the Guru. And finally, we have prasadam inside the yoga room. With that, we will start today's program. I request all the devotees to change the neck beads. The devotees who are assigned. We have Rasmai Mataji changing the neck beads of Aarti Mataji, Satyarupa Prabhu changing the neck beads of Hitesh Prabhu, Radha Vinod Prabhu is changing neck beads of Umesh Prabhu, Radha Damodar Prabhu is changing the neck beads of Madhava Chaitanya, Nirmala Mataji is changing the neck beads of Neha Mataji. They are either wearing one or two, and from today onwards, they will be given three-layer neck beads. Meanwhile, if y'all have Brahma Samhita on your phones, y'all can keep it open.
Entangled in the network of your decades. Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Let us now. You have a digital copy that you can look at on your phone or whatever you've got in your pocket there. Now, so follow my pace, and if I push you a little bit, follow my pace. Ishvara Parama Krishna Satyam Bhajami Alola Chandrakada Sadvanamalya Bangshi Ratnangadam Pranayakeda Kalavilasam Shamam Tribangalalitam Niyata Prakasham Govindamadi Purusham
Tamaham bhajami.
Angani Yasya Sakalendriya Vrittimanti Pashanti Panti Kalayanti Chiram Jaganti Ananda Chenma Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Advaitam Achyutam Mananta Rupam Adyam Purana Purusham Navayovanam Cha Vedesha Durlabam Adurlabam Atma Bhakto Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham
bhajami.
Bandhastu Koti Shatabatsara Sampragamyo Vayoratapi Manasomani Pungavanam Sopyasti Yat Prapadasinya Vachincha Tatve Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham
bhajami.
Ekopya Saurachayatam Jagadanda Kotim Jachaktirasti Jagadanda Chayayadantaha Andantarasta Paramanu Chayantarastam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yad Bhava Bhavatadiyo Manajasta Taiva Samprapya Rupa Mahimasha Nayana Boshaha Suktairyameva nigama pratatai savanti. Govindamadi
Purusham tamaham bhajami.
Ananda chinmaya rasa pratibhavitabis. Tabirya eva nijarupataya kalabihi. Goloka eva nivisanya kiladma bhuto.
Adi Purusham tamaham bhajami.
Premanjana churita bhakti vinochanena. Santak sadaiva hridayeshu vilokayanti. Yam shama sundarama chinchukana sarupam. Govindamadi Purusham tamaham bhajami. Amadi murtusha kalani amena tishtan. Nanavatara makarod bhuvaneshu kintu. Krishna swayam samavavak paramakpamanyo. Govindamadi Purusham tamaham
bhajami.
Yasya prabha prabhavato jagadanda koti. Koti svashesha vasudhadi vibhuti vinnam. Yad brahma niskalamanantam ashesha bhutam. Govindamadi Purusham
tamaham bhajami.
Maya hiyasya jagadanda shatani sute. Traikunya tadvashaya veda vatayamana. Sadbhavalambi parasatvam vishuddha sattvam. Govindamadi Purusham
tamaham bhajami. Ananda chinmaya rasatmataya manasu. Yapraninam pariparam smaratamupetya. Leelayatenu bhuvanani jagat yajasram. Govindamadi Purusham tamaham bhajami.
Golokanamni nijadamni talecha tasya. Devi Mahesha Haridama Suteshu Teshu. Te te prabhavani jaya vitasya yena. Govindamadi Purusham tamaham bhajami. Srishti sthiti pralaya sadhana shakti rekha. Chayeva yasya bhuvanani vivarti durga. Ichhanurupam api yasya tatesha tesha.
Govindamadi Purusham tamaham bhajami.
Kshiram yatadati vikara vishesha yogat. Sanjayate
nagitata
pritagasti hetoho. Yaksambutam apitata samupaitya karyad.
Govindamadi Purusham tamaham bhajami.
Deepachireva hitasham tanam abhyapetya. Deepayate vivritahetu samana dharma. Yastadrigeva hita vishnu daya vibhati. Govindamadi Purusham tamaham bhajami. Yakkaranarnavajale bhajati sma yogat. Nidram ananta jagadanda saroma kupa. Adara shaktim avalambya param samurtim. Govindamadi Purusham tamaham bhajami. Yasyaika nishvashita makalamatavalambya. Jivanti loma jalaja jagadanda Vishnur Mahansaya Yasya Kaladishesho. Govindamadi Purusham tamaham bhajami. Vasvanyatang smasakaleshu nijeshu teja. Sviyam keyat prakariyat tadvitadvadatra. Brahmaya esha jagadanda vidana karta. Govindamadi Purusham tamaham bhajami. Yatpada pallava yugam vinidaya kumbha. Dvande pranama samaye saganadi rajaha. Vinhan vihantam adamasya jagatrayasya. Govindamadi Purusham tamaham bhajami. Agnir mahika ambumarudna shasha. Kalastatatma manasita jagatrayani. Yasmad bhavanti vibhavanti vishanti yamcha. Govindamadi Purusham tamaham bhajami. Yakshakshuresa sabitasa kalagrahanam. Raja samastra suramurti rajesha teja. Yasyagya pramiti samrita kala chakro. Govindamadi Purusham tamaham bhajami. Dharmo tapapa nichaya shrutayasta pamsi. Brahmadikita patagavadayasya jivaha. Yadatra matra vibhava prakata prabhava. Govindamadi Purusham tamaham bhajami. Yasmindra gopamatavendra mahosva karma. Bhandanurupa padabhajanam atanoti. Karmani nirdahita kintu cha bhakti bhajam. Govindamadi Purusham tamaham bhajami. Yam krodha kama sahaja pranayadibhiti. Vatsalya moha gaura gaura vasedya bhavai. Sanchinja tasya sadrisham tanam aparete.
Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajam. Shriya Kanta Kanta Parama Purusha Kalpa Todavo Drama Bhumi Chintamani Ganamayi Tayam Amritam Kata Ganam Natyam Ganamam Api Bangshi Priyasaki Chiranandam Jyoti Param Aksa Svadyam Apicha Sayatra Shirabhi Shrabati Shrabi Pyasya Sumahan Nimeshadya Kyova Vrajati Nahi Atrapi Samaya Vache Shweta Dvipam Tamaham Iha Golokamityam Vidantaste Shantashati Virala Charakati Paye Ishvara Parama
Krishna Satchitananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam.
Purifying. That's a little explanation of why chanting these Govinda prayers. 3 reasons. Purification is standard for a function like we're doing, to recite mantras for purification. And these are definitely purifying. The second reason is the author, the compiler of Sri Brahma Samhita is the original preceptor of our Sampradaya, Lord Brahma. Just like when reciting Srimad Bhagavatam, it's recommended right within the Bhagavatam to first offer respectful obeisances to 4 personalities. Narayan, Narayan Rishi, to Vyasadeva, the author, and to the goddess of learning, Saraswati. So it's proper to offer respects to such personalities and the head of our Sampradaya. The function that we're doing is connecting. Diksha is a process of 2 things, submission and acceptance. Submission unto Krishna and acceptance by Krishna. Through disciplic succession, the via media, but the submission is unto Krishna and the acceptance is by Krishna. And Lord Brahma is the head of our disciplic succession. And the third reason, that just a personal reason, Prabhupada indicates in his teachings that these prayers should be recited as a regular daily function, and to become absorbed will help us achieve the purpose of life. So those 3 reasons. And actually a fourth is these prayers are the fruit of the mature realization of Lord Brahma, resulting from his chanting of mantra. So the absolute truth was revealed to Lord Brahma by the personality of Godhead as a result of the purification that came to him from reciting his mantra. So Harinam Diksha is a step in the direction of making that connection with Krishna very secure by acceptance, submission and acceptance. Because of the particular unique situation today, a young devotee in our community receiving initiation, I thought I would read a nice verse from Brahma Samhita. You can refer to it later if you like. It's Canto 2, Chapter 3, text number 22. 2-3-22. The chapter title, Pure Devotional Service. And in the chapter 3 of Canto 2, there are practices of devotional service that are being recommended by the speaker. At this point, it's not Sutta, it's Shukadev Goswami answering questions of Maharaj Parikshit. I'll just read the translation of text 22 and a little bit of the purport. The eyes which do not look at the symbolic representations of the personality of Godhead Vishnu, his forms, name, quality, etc., are like those printed on the plumes of the peacock, and the legs which do not move to the holy places where the Lord is remembered are considered to be like tree trunks. Not too complimentary. And Srila Prabhupada's purport begins, especially for the householder devotees. There's a few householder devotees here. The path of deity worship is strongly recommended as far as possible. Every householder, by the direction of the spiritual master, must install the deity of Vishnu, forms like Radha, Krishna, Lakshmi Narayan, or Sitaram especially, or any other forms of the Lord like Nrsimha, Varaha, Gornatai, Matsya, Kurma, Shalagram, Shila, and many other forms of Vishnu like Trivikram, Keshava, Achyuta, Vasudev, Narayana, and Damodar, as recommended in the Vaishnava Tantras or Puranas. And one's family should worship strictly following directions and regulations of the Archana Vidhi. And then an important sentence having to do with what we're doing today. Any member of the family who is above 12 years of age should be initiated by a bona fide spiritual master, and all the members of the household should be engaged in the daily service of the Lord, beginning from morning, 4 a.m., till night, 10 p.m., by performing in the list of keep you busy all day long. Now, it's not so common, it's uncommon in ISKCON today that somebody that's 12 years old gets Harinam Diksha. And because it's not common, there may be whispers, backroom conversation, or things to saying, what's going on? So I'm reading this purport specifically so that if there's some question in somebody's mind, it can be addressed. I'll read the phrase again. Any member of the family who is above 12 years of age should be initiated by a bona fide spiritual master. Now, not all Vaishnava, it has to do with Upanayana. Many of you know the meaning. When a boy reaches that age, it's tradition, they receive Upanayana, which means various things, like mantra and Brahmin thread and, the Pancha Sanskar. By the way, the changing of neck beads is part of the Pancha Sanskar. Now, as an example, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, one of our stalwart acharyas, didn't receive Diksha until he was a little older. He didn't receive at 12. He may have received Upanayana, but I don't know the answer to that question. But he didn't take formal Diksha until he was senior. It was at the time he was the chief magistrate in Puri. There's details, but his explanation to a local Babaji that was criticizing him for speaking from the Srimad Bhagavatam, when he wasn't wearing neck beads and didn't have tilak, and his Bhaktivinoda Thakur's explanation was, I haven't received initiation yet. I haven't yet found that person who I have that confidence in to take that shelter initiation, formal initiation. And until then, the practice was at his time, the tilak and the neck beads were not accepted. So we changed neck beads because Prabhupada has a different program. In our gift shop, people can buy neck beads. In our gift shop, people can buy tilak before initiation. So it's one of the reasons why the changing of neck beads, but we were already wearing tilak. And then, the giving of a name, that's one of the 5 procedures. But back to the topic, this receiving of Diksha, and when a boy, it doesn't say boy, it says any member of the family who is above 12 years of age. Now this happened, in my experience, in 2 other places where someone was quite young and they received Harinam initiation, and they're still practicing very nicely, and they're graduated from college and now married and, living a life of devotion to Krishna. They're maintaining their vows. And vows shouldn't be taken unless vows can be maintained. Or when you make a vow, you maintain your vow. I mean, just underscore that one. When I was a young boy growing up, it was a principle that I was taught, that when you give your word, you keep your word. Or the way it was said, a man is only as good as his word. Somebody that says, I'll do X, you do X. And if somebody gives their word that I'm going to do X, and they don't keep the word, you don't take it very seriously. So, begin commencing deity worship. It's like a command, or at least should, strongly recommended. That's the language of the purport. But you commence deity worship, and you maintain for the rest of your life. That's a big commitment for the rest of your life. Before coming to Texas, I was in the suburbs of Chicago, and while there for a week, one of the devotees that had lived in the temple for something like 50 years passed from this world. He's like 80 years old, living in the temple, and he did deity worship on the altar, and he had a particular, very amazing liking for Jagannath, Baladev, and Subhadra. In his room, on the altar and in his room, he would spend hours with details and details and, and details, completely absorbed in meditation on the worship. It's not time is required, but devotion is required. And with that devotion, then, so his deities are now given to someone else. The ones that were in his room are now passed. Someone else is going to have the good fortune of caring for, because that's one of the things that one has to do, is pass on your service to others. Now, when you commence deity worship, preferably, or strongly recommended, is the process of installing the deity. There's a procedure our pujaris know how to do. And once you have installed deities in your home, then there's a formality that is done to install the deity, and that it's different than idol worship, it's deity worship. And I want to make a comment. I've kind of just wasn't thinking to say this, but seeing this diorama over here, it's become a fashion to, during the month of Damodar, the diorama is kept in the closet somewhere 11 months of the year. And then the diorama is brought out for 1 month, and we don't worship dioramas. We worship deities, because installed deities aren't put in a closet and brought out, 1 month of the year. The worship, one can remember the pastime by seeing the diorama or the picture on the altar. If temples that don't have, there's the picture on the altar to remind you of the pastime, but the worship goes to the deity on the altar, the installed deity, not the idol or the diorama or the picture. Now, supposing in your home you don't have a deity, that's okay. Then the worship can go to the picture, but the intention is eventually you'll have a deity, and then you may make a gesture of offering the lamb to the deity, but the worship, I'm taking a little bit of time because it's on this topic, because it's important to follow in the language that Prabhupada is indicating in this purport, according to the regulations of Scripture. And if we don't follow the regulations of Scripture, sentiment doesn't cut it. Nice. It's not what we're supposed to be doing. It's not the same. It's not on the same platform. Just like the procedure for initiation, coming up soon, there's going to be mantras and procedures, and it's not just a ritual. There's sanctification for the event, along with the vows that are taken. That's why we do it's not just because we like having a fire in the backyard, or I'm being a little cutting with my language, but the point is, there's a purpose behind what Scripture indicates we should do, and we follow it because Scripture indicates we should do, and that gives the authority to what we're doing in any activity, including this one, including deity worship, including how you make offerings in your home, cleanliness standards, and so forth and so on. For your information, for 8 days, the deity worship minister, Nrsinga Kavacha, came all the way from Australia, along with the deity worship minister for the UK and the deity worship minister for North America. She lives in Seattle, Washington. And one other person who I don't know. They went to the suburbs of Chicago and conducted a 7-day seminar on deity worship. And when they left, they went to Potomac, Maryland, to do the same thing for Baltimore, Washington. And I'm making this point that having a deity is nice. It's recommended, especially recommended. And doing it properly is especially recommended. So it doesn't mean that you have to be like super fastidious and obsessive about standards. I think I've said enough. We should be aware of essential standards. Prabhupada's teaching with deity worship specifically is two main things. Cleanliness and punctuality. And whatever you do, it's regular. And the things that you do should be authorized things and directed by persons that are skilled. If you have some questions on deity worship, you can ask this Prabhu. He can answer your questions on deity worship that you do in your home. And if you don't have a question now, you can ask him later. And persons that are trained are here for the continuation of the procedures of deity worship, or the procedures of our teachings, etc., so that we're in alignment with the parampara, with everything that we do. Now, I'd like to do two more things, and we'll end this discussion part. My experience attending or hearing reportings of initiation lectures that Srila Prabhupada gave, he would regularly emphasize a couple of verses. And it came up after yesterday evening's class that we didn't get to finish. I went to the side room and we had a discussion on Nectar of Instruction, text number 4, and the question came up during the discussion time about initiation and preparing oneself for initiation. So I thought I would mention it here. The stage of it, one comes to know in the course of practice of Krishna consciousness that initiation is a stage of devotional practice. Specifically, Srila Prabhupada spoke of initiation taking place during the Bhajana Kriya stage of bhakti. In about a month and a half, I'll be in Houston and conducting an extensive seminar on Madhurya Kandambani, and you'll hear it there also. But Prabhupada consistently, like super consistently, spoke of Diksha as in this sequence: Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya. That's 3 of 9. So just in the Bhajana Kriya stage, initiation commonly takes place. Bhajana Kriya, the devotional sadhana, devotional practice, Bhajana Kriya, sadhana bhakti. And even in the earlier stages of sadhana bhakti, because sadhana bhakti continues for a number of other steps. And that process of diksha is imperative. Tad vigyanartam sagarum eva abhigachet samatpani shrotriyam brahmanishtam. That's the verse that Prabhupada, one of the verses that Prabhupada invariably recited when performing initiation. An emphasis he would put on this word abhigachet. And I'm not a Sanskrit scholar, but I know what Prabhupada said. Abhigachet means, the force behind it is, it's imperative. It's not optional. It's imperative. It's a must. Abhigachet. Tad vigyanartam. Tad vigyanartam. That person who wants to know. Tad vigyanartam. Sagurum eva abhigachet. They must receive diksha from a spiritual master. Take shelter and receive diksha from a spiritual master. Again, it's submission unto Krishna through via media of the spiritual master, but it's not just you go surrender to Krishna and no spiritual master. It's imperative. Tad vigyanartam sagaram eva abhigachet samatpani shrotriyam brahmanishtam. Samatpani. This is Upanishadic language. It's just like a little terse statement, and you're supposed to unpack the little terse statement. Samatpani literally means firewood in hand. The implication is menial service, like Krishna and Sandipani Muni. Krishna did for Sandipani Muni, along with Sudama. He's the personality of Godhead. Sudama, a young boy, was a Brahmin, and though they went, of course, Krishna was in a Kshatriya family, but just menial service. Go to the forest and gather firewood. And there was difficulty There was such a storm that the whole place was flooded. That didn't deter them. They were doing, as we may have some obstacles in the course of our devotional service. Welcome to the reality world. There's difficulties in rendering devotional service, but you render devotional service because that's what a qualified student does or disciple does. Prabhupada met so many obstacles without listing them. We'll meet obstacles. Samit Pani, that's a qualification. And then that's the qualification of the student or disciple. And then there's the qualification of the spiritual master. Again, it's Upanishadic language. It's just very cryptic. Shrotriyam Brahmanishtam. Shrotriyam. They've heard. Brahmanishtam. They're fixed. Nishtha. Brahmanishta. They're fixed in Brahman. Qualification of guru, qualification of disciple. And taking shelter. Abhigashet. It's imperative. So that's a nice verse. And another nice verse that invariably Prabhupada quoted comes in the 11th canto, chapter 3. 11th canto, chapter 2 and 3. That's the Navayogendras descend from space, like Narada Muni just came zooming in. When King Nimi was performing a yajna, he was a very qualified king, and they just like showed up, all 9 of them. And he stopped the yajna, which you normally don't do. He stood up, folded palms, and offered respects, and then asked questions, and they gave answers. And one of the questions is the process of bhakti. How is it that one is to perform the process of bhakti? Good question. Good answers to good question. So one of those answers to that good question, Tasmat Guru Papadyeta Jigyasu Shreya Uttama Shabde Pare Chanishnatam Brahmani Upashamashrayam. One of the Navayogendras and gave this answer. Tasmat means therefore. Tasmat, because it's preceding a number of things about preparing. Therefore, Tasmat, Guru Prapadyeta. We know the meaning, Prapadyeta. Did you take shelter? And who is the one who is eligible or qualified to take shelter? Jigyasu Shreya Uttama. Jigyasu is inquisitive, like a Tato Brahma Jigyasa, inquiring into Brahman. Jigyasu Shreya Uttama. Uttama means topmost, and Shreya means long-term benefit. Utmost long-term benefit. That person who wants to know what's the best, how should I use this human form of life? What's the best and proper use of this human form of life? When one is inquisitive like that, they're the eligible candidate for Jigyasu Shreya Uttama, for Gurum Prapadyeta. And then that's the qualification of the student. Sage Prabhupada is giving this understanding. And then he gives the qualification of the guru, unto whom one is supposed to surrender. Shabde Pare. Pare means transcendental. They've heard the transcendental knowledge. Shabde Pare. Cha Nishnatam. They're fixed. Shabde Pare Cha Nishnatam. And they can remove the doubt or obstacles by sound. They have that power to remove the obstacles or doubts in the mind of those who are in the student stage of life. Brahmani Upashamashrayam. And their life is Upa Samashrayam. They're completely absorbed or having taken complete shelter in the personality of Godhead. Upasamashrayam. Brahmani upasamashrayam. Nice verse. So that's what we're doing, at least scripturally. And again, in principle, the essence of Diksha is submission and acceptance. Now, prior to the formalities of Diksha, there's submission and there's acceptance. It's not before initiation, there's no submission or there's no acceptance. But this is the formalization by mantra and all the other procedures that are found in Hari Bhakti Vilas. What we're doing is with scriptural authority. That's how we live our lives. So now comes the fun part. The taking of vows and giving of names, and everyone goes Hari Bol. So we'll save the young person last because it's out of respect for the seniors. Okay. The Satyasar made little tags for everybody so I can know whose beads are whose, because the bead bags look alike. And I lost which ones are whose. Who do you know? Whose are whose? Huh? Okay. Well, that was husband and wife. Here's Srila Prabhupada. Obeisances before Prabhupada, then come here, obeisances. Give them the little walking space. Please come. Up. Obeisances in front of Prabhupada, and then over here. Little tight space, but you can work. Okay. You know the procedure, right? Okay. You have a nice shaped head. Okay. 3 vows. Well, wait. Let me say them. The first vow has to do with your chanting. So how many rounds will you chant on these beads every day for the rest of your life? Minimum.
16.
Minimum 16. The 4 rules that you'll follow.
No gambling, no meat eating, no AC.
Okay. And as you've been doing, you continue making best effort to follow Prabhupada's teachings the rest of your life. Very good. Initiated name is Upendra Das. Upendra Das ki. And now his good wife. You have a big smile. How many rounds you'll chant every day, minimum, for the rest of your life? And the 4 rules that you'll follow. Okay. And as your husband has taken the vow, you'll follow, not deviating from Prabhupada's teachings as best you can for the rest of your life. Your name is Nanda Vinodini Devi Dasi.
Hare Krishna, Mataji ki jai.
Vinodini means one who is the giver of pleasure. to Nanda. That's Mother Yashoda. Okay. Who is this? Who's?
Hitesh.
This is
Oh, this
her.
is Aarti.
Okay.
Mataji.
Okay. Okay. Right. I see the little tag. Okay. Same vows. How many rounds you'll chant every day, minimum for the rest of your life. Very good. And the rules that you'll follow. One time, the devotee was so nervous, he got stuck. And Prabhupada said, "Oh, that's the one that you're attached to, huh?" But you're doing fine. And you'll continue as best you can to follow Prabhupada's teachings the rest of your life.
Bogaru.
Your initiated name is Hari Chandana Das.
Tilke Harichandra Das Prabhu ki jai.
Chandana means the lotus feet of Hari, and you'll find the name Hari Chandana repeated many, many times in Chaitanya Charitamrita. He's a celebrated Vaishnav that had lots of nice service and lots of nice association, and you're his servant, Hari Chandana Das. Okay. How many rounds you'll chant every day, minimum for the rest of your life? Very good. The 4 rules that you'll follow. Okay. And like your good husband, you'll make your best effort for the rest of your life to be careful follower of Srila Prabhupada's teachings. Initiated name is Aladini Radha Devi Dasi.
Adini Radha Mataji ki jai.
Go ahead, sit. There's different spellings of Radha's name. Some is Aladini was spelled with an H and sometimes spelled with an A. So your name is, you can see the spelling in the diacritics and everything, but Aladini, Radha. I think your daughter's going to like the name too. And last but not least, our celebrity for the day. Can I ask you a question? What inspired you, share with me, what inspired you to begin the process of completing 16 rounds a day? This is a why question. Not a what, but a why.
Listening to classes and like just hearing and hearing.
I didn't catch it. Did you catch it?
Listening to classes. Mother, repeat.
Listening to classes.
That's it.
And also I got inspired by senior devotees who chant also.
You're as what you're doing, what you have done and what you're doing, what you will be doing is special. It's not, completely unusual, but it's special. So congratulations to you for that, let's say continuation of a life of bhakti that somehow wasn't completed in your last life, and you're getting the chance again in this life, and may you complete your journey this life.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
Okay, the 3 vows. How many rounds will you chant every day minimum for the rest of your life?
Minimum 16 rounds,
Very
Guru
good.
Maharaj.
And the 4 rules that you'll follow.
No meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, and no illicit sex.
Okay. And all the others, you follow them. You'll make your best effort for the rest of your life to continue following Srila Prabhupada's teachings.
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
Strong vow. Okay, your initiated name is Madhava Gora Das. Almost the same. Okay, so now we'll proceed. He's going to need a microphone. Do you need just give a microphone stand? Or you hold the microphone. You hold the microphone. Oh, there's the microphone stand. Okay, good.
संकल्प मंत्र हरे कृष्ण ओम विष्णुराम तस्साद अद्वैत जम्मुद्वीपे भारत दिस जगह का नाम सीधर पार्क के राधा कृष्ण मंदिर प्रांगणे शुभ कार्तिक मास कृष्ण पक्ष त्रयोदशी तिथौ अच्युतानंद गोत्र श्री श्री रोमपा स्वामी महाराज शिष्य नाम आह्लादिनी दास 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 देवसमान श्री श्री दीक्षा अनुष्ठान दिव्य ज्ञान प्राप्ति तथ्य एवं भगवत भक्ति पितर्थ्य एवं भगवान प्रेममयी सेवा तथ्य श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण पितर्थ्य यज्ञ दीक्षा अनुष्ठान यज्ञ कर्म कर्म परिचय ओम तद विष्णु परमं पदम सदा पश्यन्ति सूर्यदेवस्य जग्रीवं चास्मिन् विष्णु रियत परम पद ओम दो शांति अंतरिक्षम शांति दुलोक शांति रोजदाय शांति वनस्पताय शांति आकाश शांति वायु शांति तेजो शांति ब्राह्मण शांति वैष्णव शांति शांतिरस्तु शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम रेकेतं पितृरूपा पीत वर्णासि ओम रेकेतं गौरूपा लोहित वर्णासि ओम रेकेतं कालिंदी रूपा कृष्ण वर्णासि ओम रेकेतं श्रीरूपा स्वर्ण वर्णासि ओम रेकेतं सरस्वती रूपा शुक्ल वर्णासि षष्ठी मंत्र पाठ करेंगे प्रचार दो नमस्कार ओम शानवतु शानो भुनक्तु सा विराकरवहु तेजस्वी नाम अस्तु मा विदिश बहु ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम पुनस्तु मम देवजनः पुनस्तु मनसा धियः पुनस्तु विश्वभूतानि जातविदः पुण्यमाम ओम अच्च कर्मण पूर्णहं भवन्ति ध्रुवन्तो ओम पूर्णहं ओम पूर्णहं ओम पूर्णहं ओम उदगत शकुने सामगयसि ब्रह्मपुत्रेव शवनेश संशसि विशिवाजि शिशुमतिरपिता सर्वतना शकुने वर्धमा वदः ओम अस्य कर्मणः षष्ठी भवन्तु रुवन्तु आयुष्मते ओम षष्ठी ओम षष्ठी ओम षष्ठी ओम स्वस्ति न इंद्र विद्यश्रवः स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति न धर्म अरिष्टनमिः स्वस्ति न बृहस्पति ददतु ओम अस्य कर्मणो रिद्धिं भवन्तु रुवन्तु ओम रिद्धिताम् ओम रिद्धिताम् ओम रिद्धिताम् ओम एतमेस्तं सोनु याम वाजमा न मंत्रं चर यातम यासन पक्षम मधु घोष घोषंत भूतं स आशिन काम प्रवाहे ओम स्वस्ति न गोविंदः स्वस्ति न अच्युत अनंत स्वस्ति न वासुदेव विष्णु ददातु स्वस्ति न नारायण नरवै स्वस्ति न पद्मनाभः पुरुषोत्तम ददातु स्वस्ति न विशेषण विशेषः स्वस्ति न ऋषिष हरि ददातु स्वस्ति न वैनत हरि स्वस्ति न अंजनसुत अनुभागवत ददातु स्वस्ति स्वस्ति सुमंगल केशव महान श्रीकृष्ण शशिदानंद गण सर्वेश्वर ददातु ओम अग्निर पुरोहितम यशम देवं रीतिम हेतरम रत्नधातरम हरि ओम 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 ओम ईशते तेजोताय वायस्तु पायस्तु दिवाः सविताः प्रापुत्थयतु श्रेष्ठतमाय कर्मणे हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम ओम अग्नाहि विहते ज्ञान हवादातये निहत शशि बहेसि हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे ओम दो शांति अंतरिकम शांति दुलोक शांति रोजगार शांति वनस्पताय शांति आकाश शांति वायु शांति तेजो शांति ब्राह्मण शांति वैष्णव शांति शांति रस्तु शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम सन्न मित्र श्यामं वरुणः सन्नो भवो तवा माम सन्न इंद्र बृहस्पति सन्न विष्णुरुक् मम नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायु तमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मसि तमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि रीतिं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मम अवतु तदु कर्तारन अवतु अवतु मम अवतु भक्ताराम ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम तु सहा विराकरवहौ तेजस्वी नाम अधीतम् अस्तु मा विदिशवहौ ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमेदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे हरि ओम तत्सत् हरि ओम तत्सत् ओम प्रभु की पाय स्वागतम कुरु विदुन महावैष्णवग्नि आवाहमि ओम भूषम भुवसम ससम ओम हगस्य यतिष्ठ सन्निधिं यशोदुपदेव गंधपुष्प नैवेद्यं समापयामि ओम वैष्णवग्नि नैवेद्यं समापयामि ओम वैष्णवग्नि नमः इदं नैवेद्यं समापयामि ओम वैष्णवग्नि ओम प्राणाशास्त्र मनसा उद्देश्य
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
ओके रेडी माता जी कमिंग स्टार्ट
2 मिनट लगेगा
2 मिनट लगेगा माता जी स्टार्ट करेंगे माता जी
Hare Rama.
ओके आप लोग ऐसा करो ऐसा ट्रायंगल प्लस देयर नो देयर ओके इस साइड हम जो टाइम मंत्र बोल के स्वाहा बोलेंगे वो टाइम में ऐसा नो ऐसा ओके
She's taking care of the baby.
स्टार्ट ऑलरेडी
So you proceed.
स्टार्ट
Yes.
ओके
She'll come when she comes.
ओम प्रजापति विष्णु ऋषि गायत्री छंद श्री विष्णु देवता श्री महावती गमे एवं वैष्णव में विनगे ओम स्वाहा 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 इदं विष्णु इदं नमः ओम भू स्वाहा ओम भुव स्वाहा ओम सा स्वाहा ओम भूर्भुवः स्वाहा 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 इदं विष्णु इदं नमः नमः विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते रोमपद स्वामी इति नामिने स्वाहा 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 इदं गुरुवे इदं नमः ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुर्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः स्वाहा 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 श्री चैतन्य मनाभीष्टमे स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदमं ददाति स पदान्तिकं स्वाहा 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 वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवं च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सगण रघुनाथं वितं सद्वैतं सवधूतं परिजन सहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पदना सगण ललिता श्री विश्वकामितं च स्वाहा 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 नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णवेष्टाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने स्वाहा 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 नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रसारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे स्वाहा 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 नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती इति नामिने स्वाहा 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 श्री वाच भानुवी देवी द्वैताय कृपाबद्धाय कृष्ण संबंध विज्ञान दायिने प्रभे नमः स्वाहा 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 माधुजुज्जल पेमाढ्य श्री रूप अनुग भक्ति दासी गौर करुणा शक्ति विग्रहाय नमस्तुते स्वाहा 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 नमस्ते गौरवाणी श्रीमूर्तये दीनतारिणे रूपानुग विद्ध अपसिद्धांत दांत हारिणे स्वाहा 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 नमो गौरकीशराय साक्षात् वैराग्यमूर्तये विप्र रसं वदाय पदं भुजायते नमः स्वाहा 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 नमो भक्ति विनादाय सच्चिदानंद नमिने गौर शक्ति स्वरूपाय रूप अनुग वरायते स्वाहा 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 गौ श्री गौराविर्भाव भूमिस्थं निर्दिष्टा सज्जन प्रिय वैष्णव सार्वभौम श्री जगन्नाथयते नमः स्वाहा 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 वंशाकल्पतरुभच्च कृपा सिंधु व्यवश पतितानां पावने वैष्णवे भो नमो नमः स्वाहा 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 पंचतत्मात्मकं पेष्ठा लिवि स्वाहा